All right, good times, good times. Welcome, everyone. This is a special day and time. Usually we're on Wednesday. Nope, we're coming to you on Thursday, but we have a special guest star with us today. It's going to be an awesome discussion. Before we go into the nitty gritty and really start the show, we have a guest starring appearance by PJ. PJ, how you doing today?
All right, I'm happy to be here. I appreciate it, Doc. Welcome,
Definitely.
everyone.
This is going to be fun. So we're going to be talking about all streaming. We're going to be talking about brands that should decide to start live streaming in 2021. Is that you? We're going to be talking about all things live streaming, building your brand, all those things. So before we get started, come with me. Good times. All right. So we're going to be getting started. First, we're going to hear a little bit more about PJ, who he is, his expertise, and then we're going to be talking about it. Now, if you're new to the show, this is your very first show. This is what we do every single week. We do a live stream and we talk about brands. We talk about building your brand and using the right kind of tech, the right kind of platforms to scale your business. So if you're an independent maker, if you're an intrapreneur, an entrepreneur, all those things, let us know in the chat. Let us know what you're working on in your business, and we'll be talking about it throughout this entire show. So again, we welcome PJ. How are you doing today?
All right, Doc, I'm happy to be here. I appreciate you having me on the show. Live streaming has really picked up in the last 12 months. It's always been around. It's always been growing, but it's really changed in the last 12 months. So I'm excited to be here and answer any questions and offer my expertise. My name is PJ. I'm actually located in Washington, D.C. You and I are not too far away from each other physically, which is pretty cool because, oftentimes we meet everybody online and rarely we're close by. So I like that. Yeah. And I founded a company called Uscreen almost 7 years ago now in late 2014. And my company does on-demand and live streaming for all types of influencers, creators, brands, health and wellness, educational content. Ultimately, what you're doing is building a subscription site, a membership site, as well as selling online courses. So it's an all-in-one platform that includes marketing tools and all that good stuff, which gives me the ability to work with all these different creators, individuals, teachers, fitness stars to help them monetize and sell videos online. And it's uscreen.tv. So that's my expertise. I own and operate that company. We're over 100 team members now, with half of us being engineers. And we really have a great time teaching people how to make money selling videos online. And we're actually going to announce something in April. So far to date, we just hit this milestone. We've helped our creators make over $100 million
Wow.
in the last 6 years. So we're going to announce that in April, and it's going to be pretty cool.
That's good times. So this is perfect. So remember, we have a whole playlist down below how you're going to make your own streaming service like Netflix. This is the man. This is the man. We talk about Uscreen quite a bit, all these different platforms you can choose. And for a vast majority, we encourage people to use Uscreen in our videos. So now you actually have the founder right here. So ask all of the questions. And in fact, I see some of the questions that you're coming in right now and some of the ones that you hit me up with earlier today because you knew this episode was happening. So this is going to be great. Erica, thank you so much. She says, hey, PJ and Doc. Erica, thank you so much for watching. This is great. This is great. So first of all, tell me a little bit about why did you start creating Uscreen? Like, was it just something that you needed? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's a really good question. My first company, which I started when I was 23, was WebNet Hosting, a web hosting company similar to GoDaddy, right? Or web.com. And I worked with a lot of customers, helping them sell physical goods, right? Physical e-commerce. And I hosted on a shopping cart. I then saw a lot of the customers that we were working with in my hosting company that had videos, DVDs, that wanted to stream DVDs, right? They want to sell those online. And I was starting to see that shift around 2011, 12, 13. I looked around to help them find a solution. I could not find really all-in-one platforms that help you upload the video, set your price, even get your own apps on iOS, Android, Roku, all that stuff. That's what Uscreen does. I didn't see an all-in-one solution. There was a basic Vimeo standard. There's, of course, YouTube for free content. And I wanted to make something simple and all in one. I definitely found some widgets and different tools, but nothing that was all in one. So that's where the spark came from. And then it started to grow from that, because initially I would help users sell individual videos, but then it morphed into being a subscription membership platform, which is really what it is now. But there's a lot of customers that sell individual courses, individual live events, live streaming events, concerts, theater. Theaters do a lot of live events, symphonies, you name it. So a lot of fun there, actually. I think we have a technical issue with Doc here, everybody. We're going to have to hang out. Looks like he might have lost his connection, Doc. We're going to wait for you here, and I'm going to keep on going, actually, everybody. I don't know if we're still, it sounds like we're still live, but we did lose Doc here. So let's see. Or so we're going to give him a few moments to come back. Unfortunately, I cannot see your questions. So I cannot answer your questions because I cannot see them. So what I will talk about is some of the experiences that we have here at Uscreen with some of the success stories, which I think you're going to find useful. We have all types of content creators, right? All the way from individuals to individual course creators, individual creators, YouTubers, as well as small to larger size brands. Majority of our customers, about 80%, is actually fairly small, 1 to 5 people companies, right? And they range all the way from health and wellness, a lot of fitness, that does really well. Of course, educational content is the second biggest vertical, right? And a lot of the physical health and wellness stuff is actually educational content as well. So a lot of people teaching English and different courses, audio visual teachings. A really cool company we have is called Fader Pro, Fader pro.com. And you can check them out. And what they do is they basically will sell online courses through the platform, and they're doing all video on demand. So about 70% does video on demand. The majority of the remaining does live streaming. So let's actually give Doc a moment here. I just got a message from him, and either he's going to be joining the same link or sending us a new link. Let's hang out for a second here. All right, everybody, give us one moment here. Let's see if we get a new link. We'll be right back.
All right, let's see. Am I back? Well, folks, this is what happens with power outages. PJ, are you back?
Yes, sir. And I kept on talking a little bit, and then I thought you're going to send a new link. If you're still live there, let's see if everybody's still on and we can continue.
Listen, people are saying we're still here. Thank you. Look at this. Oh, so yes. Sorry, everyone. At my house, the power went out.
All right, no worries. It happens. It happens. I'm happy everybody's still on and stood around. So
yeah. And people are saying, welcome back. Thank you. See, this is what I love about this community. People are sticking with it. Even with it, I was like, oh man, I got to restart it. I'm sorry about all this stuff. thank you so much for everyone sticking by and doing these things. And PJ, thank you for all of this. So
Awesome.
I
All right.
tell me a little bit more. So I was telling, I got cut off when you were talking about that why you created Uscreen. Could you talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll give a quick recap. Basically, in my first company, web hosting company, I was helping customers sell physical goods through an e-commerce shopping cart we had called Miva. I saw the need for them to sell digital goods. I saw digital download products, a product called Gumroad, Vimeo On Demand, some basic products out there, but I didn't see a good all-in-one solution to really help people stream content well and get their own apps. And with marketing tools, all the pain points that I help solve for people selling physical goods, I wanted to do the same for streaming goods. I've always actually been really attracted to video from back in the day when I was actually in high school, graduating to go to Montgomery College here locally. I helped a videographer capture some video at weddings. And so I've always been a fan of video, and it's amazing how far it's come now. And I create my own videos now on my own YouTube channel, PJ Taei. So I really do love helping creators, individuals to monetize videos. It's a passion of mine.
That's awesome. First of all, I would just like to point out any MC alumni, I love to hear about that. So that's great to hear. And that's really interesting how that happened. Now, I'm sure there was some, how was the growing pains? What was your first initiation? So when you were first building this platform, how did the features change over time? What was it when it first started? And then how did it grow to what it is right now?
Yeah, big difference. First, it started as selling individual videos, whether it's a course, one video, a track, right? Or a chapter per se, and then so one-time sales, whether it's a rental or a fixed price to own. Then it morphed into subscriptions, Netflix-like services. You can also call it a membership site, right? It morphed into that. Now we have apps. You can have memberships and get your own Roku app, Apple TV, iOS, Android. And now it has marketing tools built in. So that was the next phase. The next phase was, okay, it looks good. It works. People are making money. They have the website. They have the website builder. It has a website builder built in. And so you can completely build a full website and with no coding required. And now you can get your own apps. Then it's like, what next? How do we help them grow? Right? So we both have the ability to use these marketing tools that you're showing. You can launch landing pages, opt-in, funnels, email automations. We have a really cool feature that if you try to cancel, it says, hey, don't leave. We'll give you 50% off. A win back automatically built in, all these abandoned cart sequences. And then we also have a marketing team that focuses really hardcore on helping you succeed with best practices, funnels, different stages of the customer awareness, and we educate our customers to succeed. Your success is our success. So it's significantly morphed from a basic, hey, we host your videos, to we help you grow and market your business. To be honest, when you look at the competition within the video monetization and OTT space, OTT is over the top. It means the apps, by the way. Everybody's just hosting videos. They just give you a player and set your price, right? All the big names do that too. We go the extra mile and we say, we specialize. We have the best platform. We're 100 team members, 45 are engineers. That's how big our product team is. So we stand by that. It's not an easy challenge that we've been able to conquer and continuously moving forward with it. But we focus heavily on the product. We're product first, customer first company.
That's really interesting. And it shows the product is really good. That's why we keep talking about it. We keep doing reviews about it. If there is a link down below, if you're in the playlist, it's talking about how to create your own streaming service. Uscreen, we did it in an hour. So it's in real time showing anyone that they can have their business up and running within an hour using tools like this. And I liked it. It was very easy to use. It felt like a drag and drop, building the websites out, all of those things. We just dropped a link in the comment section down below. So again, that's an affiliate link, but remember, you already know me. I before I even was an affiliate for Uscreen, I was promoting it. So I didn't even think about being an affiliate until I got an email. And they're like, hey, maybe you should think about this. So if you want to use the affiliate link, go ahead. If not, no big deal. I'm always trying to promote platforms that work for you. So don't feel pressured that you have to use it. Just go to uscreen.tv and try it out. It's an awesome experience.
Yeah, and Doc, I'll tell you something on that. I've run into your YouTube before, prior to even speaking about Uscreen. I love your honest reviews. So you tell it how it is about any platform. So I agree with that.
Cool. Well, thank you. And that's why it was great to connect with you. And that's why we have her on the show. So there's a couple things that's going on. And don't worry, everyone. I'm not leaving again. It's just my DSLR. It will come back right on. Don't worry, guys. Life goes on. So as that's happening, we're thinking about, we have a couple different questions, and people in the audience said, great, I want to try it. Can't wait. This is great. By the way, Mark, thanks so much for being here. And PJ, you can't see all the comments. Some people are coming from Twitch. Some people are coming over there.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm saying it out loud too, because people watching all over. So this is great stuff. There was 2 questions that we're getting. The main question is, PJ, a lot of people are saying that they're new at this. They're not sure when they should pull the trigger. Are they big enough to have their own subscription platform? Are they big enough to start? What would you say about that?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I hear that often. I think there's a few things that make it super easy to start. One, you're already a content creator. You have a skill, right? You have something that you're able to deliver that you have tested or know that people want. Are they willing to pay for it? Most are, right? Especially with individuals and communities. People follow people for people, right? So they'll buy your content because you've created it. That often happens as well, but it obviously has to have value. So you already have content, or you're able to create content, is number one. Number 2 is, do you have an email list, right? Do you have a following on social media? It could be super small. You could have 100 followers on YouTube or Instagram, or 1,000 or 10,000. That following on social is monetizable, as well as an email list. So that's the second biggest thing. So you have content, you have a skill, you have an email list, you have a following. If you do, then you can monetize that. And our basic plan, which is $49, can basically completely get you everything you need. Full web platform. It gets you everything you need. Hosts all the videos, up to 3,000 minutes, 150 hours of content is included, has all the features, gives you everything you need. So on demand. And then the next level gives you live. So you can basically fully jump in with that and build what you need. And when you click on the examples, you see all the different content creators, different verticals that use the platform and succeed.
So this is okay. So this kind of goes into the next question that we've been getting to. Out of all the different, and I see so many different genres, what we get is that a lot of people will say, but it won't work for me. Like, you're saying this is entertainment. I'm in a totally different niche. Could you give a couple of either ones that are maybe outliers? You're like, this kind of person, no one would ever think that they could do it, but look at how they're flourishing. Could you talk about an example or something like that?
Yeah, there's a lot of those. Let's go over a few. One of them is a lady named Frances. She has a site called Your Book of Memories. And basically what she does is she creates these scrapbooks, these art books, photo albums, and she sells tutorials on how you can make these scrapbooks. I think she sells them for $29, $30, and she even has a membership. She does awesome. It's changed her life. She does extremely well. So that's one really cool customer. Another one is a brand that is, I think, run by an individual or two friends, Magic Stream. And it's the Netflix of magic that teaches you how to do magic. We have a lot of kids type content, a lot of e-learning that does well. People selling teaching you how to do audio visual, how to do mixing of audio, DJing. That's a popular one. Best practices for DJing. A lot of the content that you see on YouTube are monetized on various platforms, including Uscreen, because one, we follow the creator, we follow the individual, we want to support them. Two, they're offering premium content on these platforms such as Uscreen that's not available for free. And three, there's no ads, right? And they're able to create more content, over time. You're supporting them. So there's a lot of opportunity there to monetize and sell directly to your fans.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, thinking about that, there's just, okay, so one's think about what you're doing right now. If I'm hearing this correctly, PJ, you were talking about there's so many different things you need to be thinking about, but it doesn't matter if you're large or small of a creator. If you have the basics, a landing page, you're getting your tribe and you're connecting with them. Now you can funnel them into something as a streaming platform like Uscreen. And if I'm hearing this correctly, it works if you're on any social media platform. If your following is on Instagram or anywhere or YouTube, now they can get the premium content by going to your own platform. Is that correct?
Absolutely correct. And a good example of that is Sarah Beth Yoga. She's actually a big YouTuber. She wasn't always big. She started small, obviously. She's been on YouTube for a decade now or so. And she started as a YouTuber, but then launched a membership site on Uscreen. Does awesome, over 6 figures per month. Many customers create that type of revenue. That's why we hit $100 million in helping our customers create $100 million. What she does is she has all her YouTube content. She uploads it on Uscreen, her membership site. It's ad-free. 1, 2, it's also some content on the membership site that's not available on the YouTube channel. So it's premium content. But the majority is, hey, Sarah, we're supporting you. You're giving us access to your community outside of YouTube. It's ad-free and it's yoga. So a lot of it is really just supporting that creator and directly monetizing that content. And I see that a lot.
Good times. Okay, so there's 2 things that, and again, if you're watching this and you're thinking about, well, could it still work for me? Erica, I know that you do the events space. Mark, also too, working with local businesses. If you have very specific questions in the chat, Edmund, you always work with communities. If you're thinking about this and you're still on the fence, listen, this is why you have PJ right here. You're not going to get time like this again. You hear me ranting about it all right. You have the man right here answering your questions. So if you're thinking about this sounds great, but what about me? Take the time now to write out in the comment section and we'll talk about it live. There's 2 things I definitely want to get to, and this I think naturally progresses into this. A lot of times creators will say, or influencers will say, this sounds great, but what's my first action to test to see if this is actually going to be successful? How can I dip my foot in the water and not do it? Is there a way? Should they sign up for 30 days? What do you think realistically their first step should be to see if their audience even cares?
Yeah, absolutely. So a few options. One is we have a free trial. So you can fully, without committing to pay, you can fully try the full platform. That's why we have a free trial. 2 is we have a tool inside of Uscreen. It's called LeadZen, and it's a funnel. So you can use it to create, for example, a free giveaway funnel. What you're going to do is you're going to take one of the videos that you want to sell, and you're going to use the funnel tool, LeadZen, to create a free giveaway funnel. And you're going to tell your users, you're going to send them a link, and you're going to say, hey, go to this page and get my first free video. Get my premium video. Go to this link to learn how to paint, right? And in this case, what's going to happen is the user goes to the link, puts in their email, and then you give them the video for free because you got their email. And now they enjoy, they watch that video, and that's it. But now you have their email. So that tool now will send them automated emails telling them about all your other content, your membership site, your other courses, your community, anything you want. You can customize the emails. But the goal of those drip emails, once you've gotten the email and given a free video for exchange, is the fact that you're going to educate them on your membership site or your other courses. And that thing does wonders. If you go to platform there and then click on the top menu left, and click on marketing and analytics. Yeah, these are all the tools that we have available that are built into the platform. So that's one of the ways to get them warmed up into the funnels, and it definitely works. You can obviously do a survey, and surveys will give you some answers, right? All the survey answers are not always right because it's based on who you ask, how do you ask. So the best way is to really kind of test it with a limited amount of content and get going. And you can test without that. That's what I recommend. I recommend you test with good content without creating a lot more content. So step by step, create some content, sell it, see which one sells more. The analytics will show you watch time, engagement, views, sales. Then you're like, okay, this is working, but I see the 80-20 rule. 20% is watching, right? That 80% of that content. So 80% is watching 20% of the content, sorry. And in this case, you're like, I'm going to create more of that 20%. That 80-20 rule, it's more like 75-25 really, is like apparent with like 90% of our customers. So that I see that often too with the catalog is you see customers creating so much content at the beginning, but then only 25% is being watched, often. So that's definitely something to consider as step by step. One of the cool things about Uscreen is actually the catalog experience. If Doc, you go to examples at the top menu there, and let me show you really where Uscreen comes in. Let's look at actually, let's go to entertainment. Okay, just for fun.
Yeah.
Go to entertainment. And let's actually click on, let's see if there's a dancing one here. It's both educational and fun. Do we see? Yeah, go to Cake Flicks. That's a fun one. Go to website, hit visit website.
Take a look.
And then go to catalog. Look at this page. This is the catalog experience. This works for all types of content. Netflix has proved this experience of categories and videos work. Now you might be thinking, oh my God, they have so much content. Guess what? Each one of those thumbnails can be 5 minutes. You can fill this page up with 2 hours of content. Wow. So everyone watching, make sure you go to the Uscreen examples page. We have e-learning, we have all types, kids content. Click on those, click around. You're going to see nice examples of what people are doing. There's a lot of different verticals that do extremely well.
That's excellent. Oh, we're getting questions in. This is great. Okay, look at this. They're loving it. Just got a lot of fire emojis. People are saying this is great. This is good. This is good. Excellent.
That's a really fun one you're looking at. Get Back Up TV is a band called Blue October. March of 2020, COVID happened. Guess what? They had to take their in-person to live concerts. So if you click on catalog, you see all their concerts and they're doing awesome. This is live. And then it's on demand. See upcoming live streams. You see that? These guys are awesome. Really nice use case of someone who shifted to virtual events really quickly and did extremely well. Yeah, I mean, and they're generating income, big bucks here per month.
That's excellent. So many different verticals, so different ways that people are capitalizing, but it works for their audience. Make Money is talking about, that's great to know. See, this is great. By the way, Make Money, so many good things that you're doing, helping people learn how to save money, all those things. Think about, you could have a lot of your teaser content or a few things of the step one that you need to do on YouTube, and then bringing it onto your own streaming platform as well, helping them through the stages of optimizing their life to get out of debt. That could be one playlist. It could be about what you need to do for investing, another playlist. So many things you could do with Make Money. So excellent job. We got also two. I joined way too late and I feel like I missed out on golden nuggets. It's okay, man. Listen, don't forget, this is why you can be checking this out. You can always watch it replay, back it up. We're not going anywhere with this. But yeah, this is why we bring experts on, just like PJ, to really help you really think about how you can start moving forward in 2021. We don't want you to just be looking on the sidelines and wishing your brand was somewhere. Take tools like Uscreen to start moving forward right now. That's excellent. 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 I love this example page. They look so good. So many different ones in different genres. Oh my goodness. You go on and on with these
And a
examples.
lot of these sites, honestly, are individuals or max up to 5 people. 80% of our customers are small businesses, no doubt about it. I mean, and 40-50% have some type of email list or following for sure. That definitely helps move quickly, but it's not a requirement.
Excellent. 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 Well, you know what? That was actually my next question about does it take a large team to operate a platform like this? Maybe it seems intimidating, but you just answered they're all small teams that allow them to do it.
That's exactly correct.
And I like how you mentioned too, if I'm looking through this and I'm looking at different things that I have, I really like the marketing and analytics because now this allows you to move with purpose. We talk a lot about on this channel, not just creating a startup without understanding your burn rate, your churn rate, what's happening. You're already getting all of these tools. And just like how you mentioned, PJ, having already the options when people are trying to opt out and you're already giving them already responses, giving them a discount, you're decreasing that rate of people dropping off. All of those things are built in without you needing to use other third-party integrations. It's right here. It's a plug-and-play system. So that's why I just love it. I just love it.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Doc. You know, you can use Zapier, webhooks. We have built-in integrations to MailChimp, Drip, right? You can connect Salesforce, Slack, Google Docs, whatever you want, you can connect to the system. But the truth is that majority, even the biggest companies that work with us, right? We work with NBC Sports. We worked with SoulCycle. We did all their live streams during the pandemic. They want to use these built-in automations, right? Of course, you can do your webhooks, MailChimp, Drip, but the built-in automations that we built is because we've studied how the behavior works. We know the checkout. We know the conversion. We know where the drop-off is. We know that win-back works extremely well within the platform. So that's why even if some of our customers end up using newsletters and all that good stuff with something like MailChimp, they still end up using a lot of the automations built in. It's just easy and it works.
Yeah, that's excellent. This kind of, so first of all, and remember, guys, there's a couple different things what we did. There's links down below. We have a couple different videos of the walkthrough of the hour. And then also we have comparisons, right? So we're looking at making sure that you're finding a platform that works for you. But Uscreen, a lot of times, if you're a solo entrepreneur, you're not tech savvy, you don't want to spend all the time thinking about all of the sequences and workflows. Uscreen does all of those things for you right there to get you started, and not only to start but to scale with all of the different things. One thing that I saw with some people that were using Uscreen to get started, they felt overwhelmed or they thought they had to do everything right off the bat. Listen, you see how there's so many different options. Don't stress. You don't have to do everything right there to have every coupon set up, every sequence if they drop off. Just get started, test out, see what your audience wants, and then start using these many tools that are on the platform. PJ, we got a couple questions. This one, actually, we had this one earlier that they asked to make sure that we asked you. They're thinking about in between of building their own platform and then going for Uscreen. Now, just for everyone to know, there's going to be a video that comes out in about 3 weeks. We're going to be showing a comparison and going deep diving. And we actually paid a developer so you can see we're not making this up, the difference in cost and everything that's involved. But before that video comes out, there's a teaser. PJ, could you talk about if someone's saying, hey, PJ did it, I want to build my own streaming service, I want to use my own platform, I'm going to build it from scratch. Could you talk about what it would take to do that?
That's a really good question. So build versus buy has been around for a long time. And the truth is that I did initially a lot of the sales at Uscreen, and I learned a lot. Up to about 2 years ago, so the first 4 years, in my experience at Uscreen, we would get a lot of customers coming to us, potential customers existing, saying, hey, is it worth, or should I build versus buy, right? Should I use Uscreen or should I build my own? I used to see that a lot. I don't see it as much anymore. And I'll tell you why that is. And it really goes into the core of the answer to this question. The reason is competition in all aspects of business online is just getting more and more. Think about it, right? The pandemic has significantly shifted adoption of live streaming, on-demand content monetization, selling courses, you name it. Just all of you watching are watching more now than you did prior to the pandemic. More Zoom, more StreamYard, more Uscreen. No doubt, technology adoption significantly increased through the pandemic. It was going that route anyway. What did that do? It brought in a lot more eyes. It brought in a lot more eyeballs and competition, right? So what I mean by that is there's more competition in doing online business, whether it's selling a course using Uscreen, whatever it may be, than ever before. But there's also more opportunity. There's more eyeballs. With that being said, do you want to succeed by creating good content, selling good content, creating more of it, building a customer base, growing your customer base, building a business, growing that business? You see where I'm getting at? Do you want to spend your time and energy making money? Or do you want to spend your time building a technology and being a technology company and ultimately becoming a Uscreen? If you build something like we did for yourself, you've ultimately built a Uscreen. It's not that we're scared of you as competition, no offense, right? More power to you if that's what you want to do. But building a streaming platform is extremely complex. First of all, video is expensive to stream. Second, to build a full platform for website is very complicated. It's going to take you a year. And then building it for the apps is going to take you a few years. All of us, Uscreen, and all of our competition have been building these platforms for a few years. And we have 45 developers. So imagine Doc's going to do his test. He's going to hire one or a handful of developers. He's competing with my 45. That's a big difference. I think it's insanity to build your own. You can start Uscreen at 99 bucks. You grow, you start paying us $1,000, $2,000 a month. If you have 10,000 subscribers, that's 50 cents per subscriber. That's minimum that you're going to pay, right? And then you build your own. You got the initial cost. You have all the time to build it. So you're losing time, then maintain it. So I think build versus buy nowadays with technology moving so fast is absolutely insane. And the reason for that is technology is moving fast. And guess what? Myself, Doc, and all of you are used to good experiences, right? Look at the video. Look at his camera. Look at mine. We all look good. The video streaming. Doc just lost power, but he had no control over that, right? The platform, the website, the iPhone, we're all used to good experiences. So the level of my threshold for using a software that looks good, that's fast, my patience is low. I want to buy your content and I want it to work. So why would you spend your time figuring that out versus really doing what you're amazing at, which is selling your knowledge, right? So it's not a good use of your time to build versus buy. And that's why I gave you the example of the first 4 years I used to hear it. The last 2 years, I don't hear it anymore. People are like, wow, it's 99 bucks. It does all this. Are you kidding? This is insane. I'm ready to go. So I hope that answers the question.
No, that's great. Yeah, and I can't wait. This video, we've been working on it for months because it has taken us months to go and do the trials. Because before, we've always answered in the comment section when people are like, well, what if I build it myself? Well, we've done tests and shown like, well, think about how much it's cost for storage, bandwidth. What are you going to do per month? And no matter how many times we answer the question, we're like, nope. This is a question. This is like top 2 questions always in the comments because people always think they can do it themselves. So it's a step-by-step video of you're going to see us how much we paid for our developers, how much it was to pay for storage per month, how much it is, just like PJ was saying, to have it maintained. Like there's several levels of what you need to do. So we're going to have that video and all of those things. And it's great to have. Hey guys, I'm here. I'm late, but I'm here to learn. Hey, thank you so much for being here. We're so happy to have you. Let us know in the comment section, what are you trying to work on? And again, we have PJ from Uscreen, the founder. This is where you can go and have your questions answered if you were trying to do all of these things. Keep in mind, this is why we do all of these tests. This is why we bring all of these things to you. Now, we have a question also. Is this like when you build a Roku channel? Okay, keep in mind too, for some of you, you have seen us building a Roku channel. We've done stuff with Amazon Fire. And some people ask, well, can I just do that? Well, if you have seen the video of how you're going to do your own Roku channel, think about if you either paid someone on Fiverr or did it yourself. If you decide to go and have multiple platforms, think about if you are going to be syncing and updating it all yourself, or you're going to have to individually make sure that you update, go back in, change the code, and it depends on how you're doing it with Roku as well. But when you're having this experience, remember, you're having an experience where you're having a team take care of all of those things for you with Uscreen. So remember, if we're looking at Roku, if anyone saw that live stream, it took me 2.5 hours to do it the first time. I'm not doing it again. People can watch the live stream. And then after the 2.5 hours, because I had to update it, I just had to pay someone on Fiverr to keep it updated because I didn't feel like going back and forth. The Roku experience, even if you have the developer account, it's a lot of work. And that's just one platform. If you're looking at this, you're getting all of these things across the board when you're having it.
That's a really good point, Doc. Now, a few things about that. Good point. One is it's just one platform. I'm going to come back to that. Two is when you're building a Roku channel, Roku actually makes it a little bit easier to build the apps. The other Fire TV, Apple TV, that's a maze. Okay. Apple's not an easy app to go through. Review is like knowledge itself. Took us a year to figure that out. But what I will tell you is when you build the Roku the way you did is you did an awesome job. It was complicated, I know, but the thing is you're actually building the basic Roku app. Think about all the app features that Uscreen has. One, it plugs into all the other apps. Everything is synced. When you watch on Roku or watch on website, you come back to Roku or website or iOS or Apple TV, guess what? It resumes where it left off for your course, your entertainment channel, your workout, whatever that may be. Two, all the user controls, all that stuff is done in the web admin interface. So access controls, password resets, invoices, refunds, everything's done in your back end for all the platforms. Then keep in mind, you have iOS, you have Android, you have Apple TV, you have Roku, I said Amazon Fire TV, we have Android TV, Google TV, right? All of these different platforms you need to maintain and update. All of our apps, TV apps, are right now going through a very, very complex process of being updated, and they kick butt. They look awesome. So yeah, I think for the price to build your own app is really, it's not worth it. I think you get a lot out of the box now. The way I look at technology now is it needs to work. It needs to give you what you need it to do. Again, back to the build versus buy is people don't care about the technology. I'm not sitting here drooling over, hey, what camera do you have and stuff. Yeah, as a technical person, I like that. I love your studio, Doc. You've done a nice job. I was thinking how I can replicate, what you've done. You got good lighting. Like, people don't realize you're actually using a very small amount of space for that view right there, right?
Exactly.
I like that stuff. So I'm a technical person, but the general public that's going to pay for your content is not going to sit here and be like, what player do you have? Are you like, what are you using for hosting? Is it on AWS? No one cares, right? Everything is everywhere. It's like, it's the cloud. I think that's even too technical for people, right? It just doesn't work. I want more of your content, Doc. Nice job with your last video. That's what I care about. I like Doc. I like his YouTube channel, what he's about, what exactly type of camera he's using. I'm going to enjoy asking him, but I don't think most people care about that.
Yeah, not many. Is good. So, and what I keep hearing from you, PJ, is I need to focus on my expertise and not about the tech. I need to be running a business. I need to be thinking about that, and I can move faster by having a platform like this that allows me to cut out all of those other things that I had to make decisions on this allows me to streamline my business and move faster. Is that what I'm hearing?
Absolutely. Technology needs to be plug and play. Same way I buy an iPhone, it works, right? I want to use it. I like a smartphone. I like Apple products. So it definitely makes you move faster. It's plug and play. You need to realize the most important thing for you, your secret sauce needs to be your content, your community, your following. That's what counts. That's what sells. That's what brings users back. That's the difference between being authentic versus, oh, I'm going to copy someone else's work. Well, no one's going to buy that, right? You got to have something of value that you're monetizing. So absolutely, the platform being plug and play works, lots of features, helps you grow. You got to make money. We're a monetization platform. I'm not a YouTube competitor. YouTube complements Uscreen. Free content, following, build your audience, then tell them to buy your premium content so you have their emails and can grow the customer base, right? So that's really the difference of a free platform versus a monetized platform. So I give you the tools to help you grow.
Excellent. So we've got now, how do I say that? I'm going to say with Weeb. Listen, I'm sorry if I messed up the screen name, but thank you so much for asking this question. And PJ, thank you for that answer. I think this goes hand in hand with this next one. The question was, I'm working on building a course and curriculum on being an entrepreneur and a business owner. Well, first of all, that's great to hear your goals and what you're going to be doing. When you're building out that curriculum, you can be using a platform like this. If you're going to be having a curriculum of, and remember, yes, you can always use an LMS, a learning management system, or using something like that, like a Podia, but keep in mind, think about the engagement. And I feel like if you're having your own streaming platform, your branding, your voice, the optics that you have, now it can go even deeper than just courses. They're getting not only your knowledge, but if you're doing video first, they're getting a view of you as a person, and now they're going to keep going back over and over again as well. You can always layer it, and I saw a couple examples on Uscreen that you're having different ones. Let me go over here. E-learning is right here. Yeah. I think positioning in the platform that you can be having, I think you can do it on this platform just as well, if not better as well.
That's a good point. Yeah, you saw that. There's makeup, there's lectures, there's English, there's ESOL. Yeah. You name it is hosted on the platform.
Wow. Yeah, this is good. And let us know in the comment section what kind of what you're talking about entrepreneurship. Is it a very specific type of entrepreneurship? Is it a certain industry? We would love to know in the comment section as well. This is huge. I could already see they're probably killing it right here.
Yeah, this one is a fun one actually.
So specialized.
Yeah, yep. The riches and the niches, right? So definitely you have a niche audience, you have a niche, there's a specific audience that really wants that.
I could see this especially with students. So if you're going into, I'm thinking about if you're going to school if you're going for an RN or a physical therapist assistant or something like that, and you're helping them to study to pass a test or something like that, you're having review videos that are engaging, and then you're having a series of teaching them to get ready for their exams. Like you see so much on YouTube, but a lot of times it's not curated in a way that can make you move purposefully. And also to the quality, if you're having your own platform, like this one stands out to me that I would want to be taught by this. It just allows me to take that to the next level. So that's right. This is good. Good all questions, everyone, too. Oh, we say PJ, I'm sorry.
All types of verticals. Yeah, definitely. There's no limit, everybody. It's really, we're all very lucky. There's no doubt that we're at an age where technology is at the beginning. Pandemic has been tough for all of us, right? What it's done for technology is it's accelerated its adoption. And guess what? All of us are here present right now. We're listening. We're doing what we can, and we're using technology. We're at the beginning. 10 years from now, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, holy crap, that was very like basic what we were doing, because there's going to be AI and things would be very complicated technology-wise, but or advanced, I would say, not complicated. It'll be easier to use in some ways. But we're going to look back and we're going to say, man, I wish I did more, right? Because we're at the beginning. It's a land grab right now. YouTube, like Doc, do you think YouTube is saturated? I mean, it's a lot of content creators. If you don't do a good job, you're not gaining subscribers, right?
Yeah.
But do you think it's saturated compared to where it's going to be in 5-10 years?
No, it's going to be even more then. Even though you've got to work at it. It's not like, it's not like 2008 or something like that. You still got to work, but it's just going to get harder. It's just going to get harder in 5 years. That's it. Now is the time to really start building your brand and taking it serious and move with purpose. Erica's also mentioning, she was talking about video training for your VAs as well. So building out. That's interesting. There's a guy, his name's Jason. He is teaching no code to VAs. So it's very specific. It's not to just be a VA, but how to use automation, how to use all of these tools. He's crushing it. We were just talking about building out a curriculum for his school as well. That's excellent. Really good questions. All right, everyone. Now we're getting close to the end, but remember, your questions, let us know now. We don't, it happens at the end of every live stream. At the end of every live stream, people are asking those last questions, and I hate to say no. So make sure, if you're saying, okay, what should I do? Am I ready? All of those questions. You have a question about your specific niche, all of those things. PJ's here for the next few minutes, so make sure we're getting those questions before we wrap up. PJ, I got one more question for you. As moving forward into 2021, you're seeing all of these different entrepreneurs, different ones, businesses. What's next for Uscreen? Where are you going for 2021 in 2022 and beyond?
Good question. A lot of exciting stuff. We've significantly expanded our team, both from a customer service standpoint and marketing, to help our customers grow. That's our mission. We don't want to just be a platform. Hey, we just host your videos. We want to help you grow. We really stand by that. We have the tools and the marketing team that helps you with insider info on what works and best practices, right? We do a monthly webinar. We have a customer success team. But what's really going to happen moving forward is our platform is going to significantly morph itself and change, and it's going to go on the same path of building amazing tools to help your business succeed, get more engagement, build more marketing tools, advance those marketing tools, study our customers and see what's working for them, because everybody kind of follows these patterns, right? There's different ways to have different funnels, but they're all funnels. So we know what works. We know what opt-ins work. We know what checkout options we can improve. So better conversions, better marketing tools. We also are working on some community tools to help with engagement and bringing everybody together online. So we've taken the last 12 months to really expand our development team. We went from 12, 13 developers to about 45 now. So it's a really strong platform, and it's ways ahead of our competition. So in that aspect, I think we're going to really do well in bringing people in to succeed. And it's really a passion of mine to help people, help them succeed, help them grow their business. I don't want to just charge a fee and say, we're a platform, we host your videos, set your price. Everyone else is doing that. I want to be special in that aspect and build a kick butt platform. And it really stands out, knock on wood. I want to be humble about it. We have a lot going on. And I want to continue to push the limits of that. We can't get comfortable. It's always a battle. There's so much to do. There's so many ways to help our customers. The world is at a stage where they see the value of online. I love in person. There's no doubt I'm going to get out there. I'm going to go back to the gym. I'm going to go back to taking classes in person, whatever that may be. But I want to show the opportunity of this approach to make money online. And it's there. Over 11,000 creators on our platform. And most of them came in the last 2 years. So look at the way it's ramped up. $100 million has been created on the Uscreen platform. That's a pretty cool milestone. Very proud of that.
Congratulations. No, you're doing a great job. And all those creators, it's obviously helped them, and that's why they keep staying and they're progressing with you. So it's awesome to see that. And that was, I can't wait. Again, I love the platform right now. Can't wait to see what's going to be happening in the future as well. Music Music Umpire TV says, can't wait to wait. Hold on. Can't wait to utilize this. Okay. So you've got someone right now about to go. We already have the link down below. Congratulations. Can't wait to see what you come up with. And then also Erica was saying too, because she's in the virtual summit space, could she use this platform for pre-recorded virtual summits? Could she use this in her business?
Absolutely. Check out www.vidsummit.tv, vidsummit.tv. I don't know if you were there, Doc, last year, or not last year before, and we'll be there this year. So there's a few of those. There's an Australian conference. VidCon is going to be fully hosted with live stream and on demand on Uscreen this year. We're sponsoring them. And Vid Summit, which was the last 2 years prior to the pandemic, was on Uscreen, and it'll be on Uscreen this year too.
That's awesome. Daryl, I just bought his book. So he first of all, love the content, love it. Yes, can't wait to go and everything like that. So that's great to hear. And yeah, that makes so much sense. I didn't know it was on. I didn't know Uscreen was using it. Or they use Uscreen.
All the apps, all the replays, everything's on vidsummit.tv.
That's awesome. That's great. Even more stuff. We already talk about them, so it's just another reason, everybody. It's another reason. So again, everyone take the time. There's already a link down below. If you need the link, Erica, you're one of the mods. Make sure that they get it. See it over there. And thank you so much, Erica, for always being here and helping everyone. We really appreciate you. It's so much. You know this community. You know why we have this channel. It's for you to grow. You know, every single time I bring up a tool, we give reviews and we give pros and cons. There's a reason that we talk about Uscreen so many times over and over again, because instead of you worrying and stressing about the tech, you have everything you need in one place to start making it happen. Remember, this channel is designed for you to build your business, for you to grow your brand, and we only bring in the best tools for you to do those things. So try it out. There's a link down below. And again, if you have more questions, comparisons, we have other comparison videos on this channel. You can click the channel, the playlist. We have verses. We have a whole playlist on building a streaming platform for you. And that allows you to get to the next level in your business. So again, PJ, where can the good people find you at? How can they follow you? What channels should they follow, subscribe to, all of those things?
Yeah, absolutely. So PJ Taei is my full name. You can find me. I'm actually very active on LinkedIn. I do have an Instagram as well as a Twitter. You can check me out there at PJ Taei, but my LinkedIn is the most popular. So if you check me out there, feel free to send me an email as well, pj@uscreen.tv, and the website is uscreen.tv. I also have my own site, pjtaei.com. You can check me out, and that connects directly to my LinkedIn.
And you have your YouTube channel as well.
That's right.
Check that out. And at the end, you're going to see that in the description, there's going to be all of those links to get to PJ, to talk to him, to see his content. There's so much there. He has the experience. This is the time to really start working. Can you believe it's already almost April in 2021? Like, it's crazy. So now's the time to start getting to that next stage right there for your business for the rest of 2021 into this new quarter and all of those things. Erica says, I'm looking to work on a virtual summit. We should chat. Yes, indeed. This is why we have different ones right here. So Erica, take note of these things. This is perfect. You're already thinking about all these things for the next year. So again, make it happen and connect with PJ and check out the website. You have all of those things in the section down below. PJ, hold on, please don't leave me. But for everyone, again, thank you so much for watching. This has been great. Thank you, PJ, for taking the time to be with us today. Check out Uscreen. And if you have any questions, remember, I check every single comment. You see me in the comments every single video, guys. So again, thank you for taking the time, for spending it with us today. Go out there and start building your business, leveling up, and we'll see you in the next video.